What is up, legends? Theodore the magic mascot and Martin the legend back with another card trick. Today's card trick is awesome. I so often get people who ask me, can I just quickly give them a quick card trick they can do when they get to a party with maybe not even a full deck of cards, just something that they don't need to put all the aces at the top or put it red, black, or chased, or just one of those card tricks you can, when people ask you, can you do a card trick for them, and you just say, okay, I can do this. So it's basically a completely impromptu card trick, because everybody wants to have just that one in their back pocket, that even if you're not a magician, even if you just want to play around and you want to impress a couple of people at a party, just the one you can go to and say, I can do this one. Anyway guys, if you're brand new to my channel, hit the like button, subscribe really does kick YouTube's algorithms butt. It really does help me a lot. It helps put food on Theodore's table, and he's a hungry dinosaur. Yes, and if you wouldn't mind dropping a comment, we're happy to get back to you. Theodore, myself, just let us know and we're happy to get back to you. Like I said, today's one is not going to be the most impressive card trick ever, or the most difficult one, should I rather say, but it's still an impressive card trick. So stick around to support me, and after the performance, most of you that watch me regularly will probably know how I did it, but still stick around just to help me out, because you obviously like my content. But with all of that being said, let's get straight into performance. Okay guys, so this one is one of those card tricks. You get to a party, you have a chat with a couple of friends or spectators, whatever the case may be, and you tell them you can do some card tricks, and they might give you a deck of cards. And now I want you to keep this one in your back pocket. It's not going to fool a magician, but it's definitely going to fool a layman, and the deck doesn't even need to be full, so you can tell them they can shuffle the cards. Every spectator loves it when you give them the opportunity to shuffle the cards, and they will duly oblige. That's some big English right there, duly oblige. So they can shuffle the deck really as much as they want, and then afterwards you can tell them they have a fair selection of any one of these cards. So let's say for this purpose they want to go for this card right here. I will show you your card. So for this purpose, that is your card. Then you tell the spectator, okay, what you are going to do is you are going to lose their card somewhere in the middle of this deck, and what you're going to do now is you are simply just going to give the deck a cut, you're going to give the deck another cut, you're going to give the deck another cut, you might even give it a bit of a shuffle. Why not, to get their cards lost completely in the middle of the deck. Okay. And now you will tell the spectator, we are going to generate, oh, by the way, we had this piece of paper here for a reason, for the spectator to write their selection. So what was your selection? Obviously I know, because I am the magician. So yes, for this purpose I do need to know the card, otherwise we won't be able to write it down. If I had a spectator, the spectator would write this down. So the spectator would write down, okay, there we go. The spectator would write down the ace of diamonds. Now you tell the spectator that we are going to have a randomly selected number. So I'm going to riffle down, you are going to tell me stop. Stop, okay, I'm going to flip this face up. Now we're going to riffle down a little bit further than that, and you are going to tell me stop. Stop, okay. And this amount of face up cards is going to be your randomly selected number. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so your randomly selected number is in fact 12. So I'm going to write 12 down right here. So in this case, the spectator would write 12 down, just like that. I hope you can see that. And now what you're going to do is you're going to tell the spectator that somehow you're going to find their card, and you're just going to cut the deck one more time just to get the cards more mixed up, just like this, and give it the deck one more cut. Why not? And now what you're going to do is you're going to count down 12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the 12th card was in fact your card. Anyway guys, if you want to learn how to do this, stick around for the tutorial, and as always, 4 links in the description of any video. How to shuffle cards like a magician, you might need this for this one. How to force a selection on the spectator, you don't need this, it was a fair selection. How to control the spectator's card, you do need that one, I just did a slightly different one. And then lastly, how to do Magician's Choice, you do not need that one. So like I said, this card trick you can do completely impromptu. You can go up to a spectator, they can give you a deck, they can shuffle the deck as much as they want, just like so, and they can have a selection of any card they want. For this purpose, it is the 5 of clubs. So now you can control their card to the top in any way you choose. So the easiest way would be this way where you squeeze it in, but a lot of people know that technique. So the one I used right now, placed half the cards down, I placed their card on top, and I squeezed it in so it goes off center right there. They won't know the difference because it's ever so slightly. Place the rest on top, just like so, and I get a break right on top of their card, just like this. I get a break, a natural break, and now I can cut the deck up to their card, just like this. And then their card is controlled to the top. There's another way of doing that one as well, maybe an easier way. You put their card in, you squeeze it in, slightly off center, just like that. I'm doing it so you can see it. You wouldn't usually see this side. This is usually the side that will be facing you as the magician. And you cut the deck, oh man, you cut the deck, yes, right on top of that with this card, and then boom, there we go, your card is at the top. So now you've controlled their card to the top, and now you tell them they must write down their selection, which in this case would be the 5. I'm just going to make a C because I don't think I am capable of drawing a club. Now you're going to riffle down and say they must tell you stop. Okay, let's say right there, and now you're going to riffle further down and they must say stop again. Right there. The total amount of face up cards would be their selection, or not their selected number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, 12 again. Now, their card is in the 13th position. This is the only part that you need to remember. So now their card is going to be in the 13th position. You can always just deal 12 down and say your card is 12 cards down, but it's more impressive to make it that their card is in that exact number. So while they are busy writing down that number, you press off one card and get a pinky break. You just press off one and you turn that into a thumb break, just like that. Now what you do is you do a double undercut, which is basically you take some of the cards, you cut it to the top, and you take all the cards up to your pinky break, which was right here, and you cut it to the top. And now with doing that, their card should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, the 12th card from the top. I'll show you again. Their card would have been the 13th card. So while they're busy writing that down, you squeeze off one card and you get a pinky break. You turn that into a thumb break, just like this. From the other side, it looks completely natural. You do a double undercut, which would be you cut a portion of the cards, move it to the top. Then you cut the rest up to where your break was, you move it to the top, and you move their card one card closer to the top. So now it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the 12th card is their card. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this one. Until next time, Martin Legend and Theodore, the Magic Mascot. Peace, everybody.